Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer Quest, and we are fighting the Skaven, and we're continuing to do so. So we'll move over here, and we're trying to save up some money so we can actually level our guys up. I really wonder if I shouldn't be using some other guys, though. Kristoff is waiting for the adventurers at the sewer outlet by the shores of the Reich. He is accompanied by several of his black-clad agents and an Imperial engineer. By the engineer's feet is a large glass cylinder branded in steel and ringed with brass clockwork. Excuse me. This is your cargo, explains Kristoff, the sewer map. I gave you earlier marks where you need to go and place the device. You must be careful, interjects the engineer with a strong Tillian accent. The device is very intricate and somewhat fragile. Whoever carries it must be wary. Letting gas escape before detonation could be fatal. Even a hairline fracture in the glass would do severe harm. Once you have placed the device you must wind up the clockwork mechanism. The more you wind, the more time you have to escape. Don't forget to take the key with you to stop the creatures from tampering with the device before it detonates. I'd appreciate you not overwinding the device, says Kristoff. The Skaven are intelligent creatures, and the more time you give them to study the bomb, the more chance they have of sabotaging it. Right, you must be on your way. Well, let's give it to the wizard. Bombardier and rat ogres. Man, your guys' accuracy has not been very good lately. the hell was that? Maybe the gas can randomly attack you. The warriors enter the chamber and note an old iron rung ladder that leads out to the sewers to a manhole above. A means of escape. Unfortunately, the chamber is not empty. The Grey Seer stands on an eagle mosaic in mockery of one of the Emperor's great symbols. He is surrounded by storm vermin. The adventurers will have to fight through this swarm to escape. Well, we can do that, I think. Yeah, he went from being the highest level to all of a sudden he's being under-leveled. The warriors escape with no time to spare, emerging into the open air even as the concussive blow and deadly hiss emanates behind them. It is not long before the Emperor's agent appears. He looks pleased. "I didn't think you'd make it," he says with blunt honesty, "but I'm glad you did. Return to Altdorf soon. We may have crippled the Skaven forces temporarily at least, but I feel like they're not done yet. Those that survived will want revenge. I'll need you there to prevent that." When the warriors, still breathless from their recent exertions, don't look too keen at the prospect, Kristoff flings down a large purse. "The remainder of your payment, I'll make you rich, and not just in gold. The Emperor owes you a great debt. Maybe it's time you got to look at his private treasure vault. I'll let you think on that while I return to the city." The Emperor's agent is waiting for the adventurers at the bathhouse where they first met. Despite it being in the middle of the day, there are no customers about. Once more, the area is surrounded by Kristoff's men. "It is as I feared. The Skaven are prepared to retaliate," explains Kristoff. "4 clandestine assassins are en route to slay the Emperor. Helborg has posted Reichsguard throughout the city, and Schwarzhelm will not leave the Emperor's side. All the same, I'd prefer to eliminate the threat before it gets to the city. I have one more task for you. At great cost, I have discovered Claneshin's staging post. I'd swear on Sigmar's hammer it's where the assassins will be. My men have already instigated a diversion, Kristoff says, barely hidden pride. A mob of greenskins were roving through the area and looking for a lair to lay low in. Let's just say we found Claneshin's hideaway and seem to like it. He looks at the warriors once more. Into this chaos I intend to send you. Find the 4 assassins and slay them. The Emperor has granted you that you may take an item from his personal treasure vault. The more assassins you kill, the greater the treasure I've been ordered to give. There's no higher honor. The warriors leave the bathhouse and make preparation for the upcoming quest. Unlocks at level 8. Yeah, I don't know how many levels there actually are in this game. Hmm. Yep. Let's do the undead. I was gonna bring him. Alright, I gotta start swapping him out. So that way, in case we do have, like in the end of the game, it wants us to use multiple characters or something, I should have another backup units there. The adventurers make their way to some sinister ruins deep in Drakewald. Even as they approach, they hear an unmistakable sound of war. Outside the ruins, a battle is taking place. Ranks of Skaven, holding the banner of Claneshin, are in a desperate and bloody melee with mobs of hulking orcs. Using the battle as cover, the warriors circumnavigate the battlefield and make for the ruins. A clan rat gets in the way, surprised to meet the warrior band, but is quickly silenced. The warriors enter the dungeon unnoticed. Hell yeah. Boom. Oops. Wrong character. Weak. Ah, it's a dead end. I don't know, 10 minutes? Orc war boss. my gosh, this place just keeps going. Alright, this is a dead end as well. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh. This is massive. Is that going to be something I'm going to want to use? Yeah, it's the same thing, except this one has burn. Ugh. It's frustrating when they're back there because then I have to get to them. the helm I'm using. You can use that. Or in the darkness, this chamber is covered in smashed furniture or a titanic scrap that is taking place. Two rat ogres are ravaging a river troll which is holding his own. The monsters stop, aware of the intrusion. Without further grunt, the creatures attack. By the time the warriors emerge into the daylight, the battle above is well and truly over. The greenskins and Skaven corpses scatter the ground. A large force of Reiksguard and a few of Kristoff's black-clad agents are standing in the open triumphant, whilst your warriors were slaying underground. The Emperor's men were doing their bit above. For once the warriors welcomed by the soldiers with a modicum of respect, they quickly part to reveal Kristoff, who arrives upon a large steel gilded carriage. It is pulled by 6 barded steeds and is resplendently covered in filigree, brass ornamentation, and most prominent of all, the crest of Emperor Karl Franz. As attractive as the carriage looked from the warrior's perspective, they notice how impenetrable the thing looks. A point-blank shot from a great cannon would be damn lucky to dent it. This is the Emperor's war chest, explains Kristoff. We use it to transport items or hoards of great value across the country, or even on a diplomatic mission, should the host require a suitable or sizable gift. Hence its fortress-like stature. Today I have brought it here for you. Kristoff dismounts the massive contraption, the weight already causing it to start to sink deeply into the mud and the blood of the battlefield. The Emperor sends his apologies. He would have liked to have met you personally, but he is a busy man. In any case, I have an urgent business to discuss. He moves away from the soldiers, clearly expecting the warriors to follow. Until now, I have been clueless as to the Skaven surge towards Altdorf, but it's all been a feint, a distraction on a massive scale to take our eyes away from the true target, Noon. The swollen pox on Wesenberg was a trial run. The activity this far north was designed to keep us busy, all while Nuln is ripe for the taking. I will have need to call upon you soon, and maybe together we can put a stop to the Skaven menace once and for all. He returns to the carriage and moves to the steel doors in the rear, also engraved in the Emperor's personal coat of arms and covered with intricate locks, spinning cogs, and glowing ruins of protection. He taps sharply on the door with his fist in a very specific way, and it opens. The Emperor's man steps inside and returns with a great artifact that radiates power. This is for you, states Kristoff. As promised, its value and power is commensurate to the Skaven assassins you have slain in the dungeon below. Use it wisely. I must leave you now and plan our assault on Nuln. I will be in touch, so do not die in the intervening time. Your service to this nation is not yet over. Masterwork. Two-handed weapon. Mace, that sucks. We'll get rid of it. Stone bread, I'll get rid of it. Stone bread. Battered dwarf helmet. Longsword. You can do that. Because the Marauder's not using it, and the Ironbreaker's not going to be using it. You can do that. Which means I can sell these things, because I don't think anybody else is an elf, right? You're an elf, but you got the sword. You've got that. Well, I guess you could use it. Six to eight. Maybe we'll hold on to it. Void Master. The targeted unit is transported to the Void where they will have all their wounds heal. This healing takes the remainder of the turn. The targeted warrior will return at the start of the next turn. This ability can only be cast on one warrior each turn. If the Great Wizard is killed whilst the warrior is in the Void, the warrior is also killed. Interesting. Gives me a way to keep my people safe. Nolan is down there. Well, let's go down this way. And let's use you for a while. Ruin Axe of Grundy. The warriors are combing a vast area of baleful moorland, looking for a hidden entrance to the lost dungeon, which, according to the scroll discovered by one of your number, hides a powerful weapon. Just when they are on the verge of giving up, a big owl of... Oh, this is the one where it lands on there and triggers the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. I think I might be in trouble. He's got magic resistance. So I think instead we should just focus on healing. Oh boy, more guys. Oh my gosh, really? I'm gonna die. Yep, I think it's time to leave this dungeon. Alright, let's try this again. There you go. Oh, man. Well, you can do 2 shadow bolts, I guess. Hmm. All right. Ooh, I'm at the end already, huh? It's a vampire lord there. Well, let's try to snipe him. Alright. Bogenhofen is a large town on a central Bretonnian trade route to Altdorf. It is a bustling and cosmopolitan place. For some of your party, it is the first time they have seen fellow members of the race in many months. As adventurers make their way further into the town, they notice a commotion by the bell tower that stands proud and crooked close to the Sigmarite temple in the main square. The growing crowd are looking up at the bell, normally gleaming silver icon sculpted in the scenes of Sigmar defeating a vile necromancer Nagash, dominating the square from a prominent vantage, hanging in a covered arch. It is not what the crowd of warriors are looking at. Instead of the mighty silver bell, there is an unclean copper thing. The great crack runs down the body of the bell from the shoulder to the lip. It is inscribed with the fall symbols where Sigmar should be casting down Nagash. The clapper is black as charcoal and yet glows with an ominous green. The bells of Bogenhofen. At the foot of the tower stands a beleaguered guard in Bogenhofen colors. The crowd are desperately trying to get past and through the door, but he is refusing the mob's wish, shouting as he orders to not let anybody pass until the arrival of the Archlector from Altdorf. The adventurers, due to the flow of the crowd more than any other thing, are pushed towards the door. As they get close, it opens. The crowd grows silent. Even the guard turns and gapes. The adventurers see their chance and push through the portal and into the tower. The door slams shut between the party of its own accord. Cautiously, the warriors climb the stairs. The adventurers reach the top of the tower and find the infernal bell swaying in the wind. Mine, says a screechy voice from behind the bell, emerges Skaven. This creature is swathed in filthy white robes, and a shock of gray fur covers its pointed head. Its piercing yellow eyes study the warriors with a cold, malicious intelligence. It's you, the ones who have been killing my kingkin, it grins evilly. As if such a creature could smile in any other way. You must continue to kill many more. I insist. The magic user of the group starts to utter spell, but before they can get a second syllable, they are flung across the tower by an unseen arcane force. No, no, not yet, says the Grey Seer. My bell will toll every 13 minutes from the moment you leave this tower. For each toll, 13 citizens of the Man-Thing in the town will die. If the bell chimes 13 times in total, the town will be destroyed, says the mage with a dramatic flair. Only I can stop the bell. Bring me many tales, the tales of Clan Ungrel. Their lair is here. The Grey Seer then lets a crumpled map fall to the floor, and it is blown to the feet of the closest warrior with a suspicious providence. Bring me many tales of Clan Ungrel before my screaming bell tolls 13 times. The Grey Seer vanishes, Skither leaping out of the warrior's reach. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use those. This is two-handed, right? Yeah. $11 to $15. Double damage on enemies of toughness 7 or higher. Yeah, so that's not very good compared to other things. Well, I think I'll call quits here for the day. Thanks for watching. I'll continue to upload these videos. We'll also go after the Skaven and see what we can do about cleaning up the west side of the map here. So if you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.